This morning, we're remembering Andy Rooney, who died Friday night of complications from surgery at the age of 92. For those of us who worked beside him all these years, it is sad to think that we won't be seeing our old friend in these halls ever again. This is the Andy Rooney we knew. Always Andy, never Mr. Rooney. He came to work just like the rest of us, pulled up a chair.
I'm lucky so many things annoy me, because if they didn't, I'd hardly have anything at all to talk about here Sunday nights.
And let millions of Americans know
Look at these boxes of stuff.
just what was on his mind.
Do you have one of these? Got a lot of paperweights. What's a paperweight for, anyway? Papers don't blow around in here.
For 33 years, Andy had the last word on the most watched television program in history.
And I got wondering about just how mixed the mixed nuts were. Why is it we
He was part curmudgeon,
You know something I don't like? Chocolate chip cookies. All I'm saying is,
part consumer watchdog,
something's got to be done about phone books.
I've been slow to get to know Jennifer Lopez.
part pop culture critic,
I just found out J-Lo and Jennifer Lopez are the same person.
addressing everything from life's little annoyances
Here's a big record by Michael Jackson. A song
Michael
called
Jackson's
Bad.
lyrics.
You know I'm bad, you know it, you know bad, bad, really bad, woo, woo, woo.
to the truly horrific.
How could anyone smart enough to make a bomb that would do this in Oklahoma City be so evil as to plant it? I could kill the bastards.
Andrew Aitken Rooney was born in 1919 in Albany, New York. He attended Colgate University, was drafted into the Army in 1941, his junior year. During World War II, he was a correspondent for the U.S. Army newspaper, The Stars and Stripes, and covered the Allied invasion of Europe. Recently, he reminisced with his 60 Minutes colleague, Morley Safer.
I gather you were a reluctant warrior.
I was a reluctant warrior. I did not believe in the war. I thought it was wrong to go into any war. And I got to the war and saw the Germans, and I changed my mind.
In 1949, Andy joined CBS as a writer.
We were curious about the car death figures and how they
And in 1978, he began writing and speaking for himself on 60 Minutes.
I don't know what to do. I try to look nice. I comb my hair. I tie my tie. I put on a jacket. But I draw the line when it comes to trimming my eyebrows. You work with what you got. I don't think baby blue is my color, to tell you the truth.
All told, he wrote 1,097 commentaries.
I got my Fred Astaire tails. All I need is my top hat. And my cane.
And became famous, which he hated.
Well, I've been out with you just walking in the street, and people come up asking for an autograph.
Oh, what kind of an
You
idiot?
get very prickly with
Oh,
them.
what kind of an idiot wants my name on a
It's
piece
not
of
a question
paper?
of what kind of idiot. I've heard you say to people, look, I get paid to write. You've
I
admit
suppose
it.
you're right, but I still do it, and I have no intention of stopping. I just don't sign autographs.
People also asked him where his ideas came from. He didn't like that either.
I sit down at my typewriter, or I look at the newspaper, and there is so much going on in the world. I mean, who couldn't write a column, I think to myself. It's just, there's everything going on. Had you noticed how
Some essays address the universal human condition.
I wish there was something we could all take to cure us of stupidity. One of our great symbols is the American flag.
Others were distinctly, even defiantly, American.
I don't want to sound like an ugly American, but it seems proper that Thanksgiving is so exclusively ours. I made a derogatory remark I'd have been better off not having made.
Sometimes those opinions got him into trouble.
Do I have any opinions that might irritate some people? You're damn right I do. That's what I'm here for.
Through the years, Andy was a good friend to Sunday Morning.
One of the worst things about being old is how condescending people are toward you.
In 2002, he spoke on this broadcast about growing old. He didn't like it very much.
People try to make you feel better about your age by lying. Tell you how good you look. Well, I know how I look. I look old, and old does not look good.
Andy did grow old, of course, but he never stopped doing what he loved. He gave his final commentary just 5 weeks ago.
A writer's job is to tell the truth. I believe that if all the truth were known about everything in the world, it would be a better place to live.
Throughout his long career, Andy Rooney was used to having the last word. Who are we to deny him that honor?
I've done a lot of complaining here, but of all the things I've complained about, I can't complain about my life. My wife Margie and I had 4 good kids. Now there are grandchildren. I have 2 great-grandchildren, although they're a little young for me to know how great they are. And all this time, I've been paid to say what is on my mind on television. You don't get any luckier in life than that.